Favorite color, Alaris, dark plum, brusque red, Haley yellow, Sabine, sunset at dusk.
Yep.
All right. Log. We had a long rest. Early in the morning, there's a gentle knock on our doors. Haley spent the night sleeping in Sabine's room once again, and we're the first to wake from, well, the knocks. Apparently, Haley is more alert than most at night. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Attendants advise we be arriving within the hour. Sabine asks about the outcome of the auction, and apparently Sabine will have a gift on the way out. All the paintings were denied by their winners. The paintings weren't damaged, but interfered with, apparently with some wet food from someone. And it didn't really mix well with the canvases. Sabine had placed a bet on one of the paintings the night before. And, Haley did finger paint with some food the night before as well. Sure, it's not related. The paintings were all gifted to our party by the captain. Bruss does take a few knocks to wake up and gets quite a bit of bacon. And Lothair comes bearing breakfast for Alaris. No meat on his plate. Interesting. But they have breakfast together and converse about magic. Naked Haley walks to her room and gets dressed. She also shoves a bunch of clothes in her pockets somehow. Bruss gets dressed, grabbing the formal wear, and heads out to wait for the party. Haley doesn't remember defiling the canvases, but has a suspicion that she's in trouble, so stays close to Sabine and Brusque. Brusque. I'm sorry, I keep calling you Brusque for some reason. Sabine heads to the lower dining hall to see if Lady Lazul is there, which she is. She had fun at the party and got out more than usual. And Sabine does ask about Grandway. Sabine is surprised by how many people in the spotlight were actually pretty down to earth. So nice to see that not everybody that's up in the rafters social wise is looks down on others. Bruss does attempt to find Captain Anderson, but gets to see him later on. Only our party is staying off apparently, and fully departing after the landing. This is a short stop, but there's a winter festival that's going to be coming up, so maybe that'll be fun. The guild hall at the top of the mid city has a library, and there's a that might be good to visit. As Alaris ends her conversation with Lothair, she finds a book on the floor next to the table. How to romantically interact for dummies. Cute. As they're all heading out, they encounter someone with a vertical spinning compass-like device, and Alaris gets her standard, oh my gosh, new tech. Let's talk about it. And does find out that the same person crafts a lot of different things, but can't get much more information. So they disembark from the ship. Haley hugs everyone she recognizes. Soldiers stop what they're doing to salute as we are coming down the plank, but apparently not for us, but for Commander Granway, who is right behind us. Fun. Rusk and Haley decide to salute themselves, not at the commander, but at the people who seemingly are just saluting them. Russ does have his conversation with Captain Anderson and asks to pass a message to his pop if he encounters him. And so Captain agrees to just have a message sent to him, and Laris requests to have a message sent to her father as well. Haley's friend said it was a pleasure to meet her, apparently, whoever that person might be. We do receive the paintings.
It was Al, Megan. It was Al. The dragon.
Sabine does her bard stuff, flirting with Barrett. And we head to the city of Katsula. After about a half an hour walk to the city, Alaris does return the book she received to Sabine. Um, and tries to have a birds and bees conversation with Haley, but Sabine was obviously the better choice for this from the get go. She doesn't even know why she tried. But slumber parties and slappies apparently. We proceed. There's a lot of activity at the gates. There is an individual standing off to the side with a resting bitch face. Everyone stands clear of them, but that happens to be Monk Shin. Sabine leads the way to a greeting, and we walk an hour up towards the mountain as Shin offers to help, but is very obviously not wanting to talk to us at all and is pissed about something. Try to skip over stuff because I'm already going very long on this recap. Sabine probes. Oh, okay. Sabine probes for more info, but Monk Shin basically just says, "Talk to my master. Don't talk to me." As we're heading further in, we do find out that Shin is going to be our go-between and is going to get lodging in the city. And there's not really a public eye on the monks. But Haley does offer to have Monk Shin stay with us. I'm pretty sure she didn't give a clear response, but probably a no. As we're proceeding forward, Shin suddenly stops us. And there is a rift, a tear in reality, as a black wolf the size of a horse comes out of this inhospitable looking space. All Monk Shin tells us is not to get bitten and dives in. We do battle with this creature, but as we try to cast spells at it, it's almost like the creature takes that magical energy, pushes it into the ground, and brings and summons up more creatures. So we fight them along with some undead-looking creatures. Our magical attacks don't seem to have any impact on this wolf creature, but Monk Shin is somehow able to do damage to it. After we kick things butts and Monk Shin pushes the big wolf back into the terror in reality, the split closes up. Interesting enough, we are right outside of a kind of a magical barrier area. And Monk Shin insists that this should not have happened. So the timing of the attack is odd, but we do still proceed. Temple is apparently built into some rocks on the other side of the mountain, so we still got some traveling to go. And that's where we're at.
Very nice. DM inspiration
Right.
to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
What? Monk
Don't be in
Shin.
the party.
Not by the wolf.
Yeah.
I got bit a lot. But not by the
Oh,
wolf.
that's right. Okay, that's right. That's right. By the zone. Got it. I'm with you.
So you've all been traveling through the mountain passes now and making your way up towards the mountain. And that's when you do come up upon this kind of like flat lake-like area where you do see the temple built into the side of the rocks a little ways up the hill. Not too much longer now, 5-10 minutes as you guys start approaching and getting closer. There we are. As you're approaching the temple and kind of make your way up to the front gates, essentially in the outer walls, the greenery itself looks like it's very much built into the area. The stone is off-white from being there for so long. Time has definitely permanently begin to stain the white that it used to be at some point. Making your way through the big main front gate, the smells that hit you immediately of just like fresh grown vegetables, that mist of like the waterfall and the water nearby, and something roasting off in the background. Not sure what it is, but it's definitely catching a sense and aroma as soon as you walk through. You can hear the life of this place as you walk through and into the first kind of main courtyard. You can hear that people are doing work in the background. You can hear, for a couple of you, what you know is kind of like routine training of some sort, where you're hearing the breaths, the releases, the cries at the end of like katas or some kind of training in somewhere within the temple. A couple of the monks that are nearby to the front gate walk by in very similar dress to Monk Shin. It's all pretty standard, just minus a lot of the jewelry that she has. You make your way a little further in, and you get through kind of like the first entrance area where it looks like there's places for offerings to be left, like traditional temples usually have. However, this one's empty and is obviously not receiving visitors, so they're not receiving offerings. Walking through to the next area is more hallway-like, just in a large open space. One side, you can see this giant courtyard where you can see about 20 to 25 monks, all grid-like pattern set up, running through their morning routines of some kind of a martial art that you're not sure immediately whether you've even seen it or not. Somebody leading them at the front, and the gentleman leading him at the front looks thick in comparison to the other monks that are here. Not necessarily of large, tall stature, just wide. To the right, you kind of see through another doorway. There's a kitchen or some kind of clean, like make food area in the background. It looks more like a storehouse with like fresh vegetables, things being hung from the ceiling, everything being stored through there. It looks chaotic, but organized, just packed with food. As you continue to make your way through and work your way up through the temple itself, you can see areas that go off to living quarters, a stairwell that goes up to another entire section of the temple that is off to the side, where you can only imagine contains who knows what. But you are led straight forward until you get to what looks like the last gate of the temple itself, and a set of stairwell that goes all the way up to what some kind of a platform at the top that you can't quite see what's on it because it's higher than this distance of the stairs. Whereas Monk Shin stops and turns, and this is as far as I guide you. If you follow the stairwell up, you will be met with the head monk of this temple.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. It's nice meeting you.
She kind of just like bows her head and doesn't really say anything in response.
I hope your arm feels better.
She kind of looks down at it and kind of like gives it a twit, like,
Do be careful. I assume you'll be safe in here, but I don't know yet if that thing that was not supposed to happen was specifically targeting us or you.
it can't exist here. It's here will be fine.
Understood. Still.
You are safe here. You have nothing to worry about.
Noted. Is there anything we should be aware of, or any special greeting that we should provide when we meet your
Your standard greeting is fine. Unless it is violent in nature, then please refrain from that. Wouldn't recommend it.
Understood. Thank you for guiding us this far.
What I was asked to do.
Haley starts marching upstairs.
Sure.
Yeah, Sabine's just waiting at the base of the step for everyone to head on up.
Bruce go follow Haley. Yeah.
And Lars will follow, right?
You dig, you hole.
As you make your way up the stairwell and continue to work up the side of this mountain, you get up to the top. That is a very open platform. There's no walls to speak of, no railings, nothing to that extent. The temple floor turns into this very pure white marble. However, it doesn't resonate sound like marble normally does when you step on it. It's more muted. As you're making your way across the platform, you can see that there's a couple of different covered areas. They kind of look like, oh no.
Gondola?
Hmm?
No, that's a boat.
Pergolas? Is that what you're
Pergola.
Yeah, that's a.
Pergola.
There's like 3 or 4 of those kind of placed around on this platform that cover different areas that look like they contain some kind of items or something to that extent. In the midst of all of these, there is a single being knelt down on top of a pretty wide, fluffy, comfy pillow, facing the other direction currently. Next to him is this golden staff that kind of just laid on the floor next to him. Hard to tell exactly what it looks like in the details being laid down as is. But you can hear this low vocal chanting emanating from this being. What do you guys do?
Haley's leading the way. What does Haley do?
Yeah, I was gonna wait because I didn't want to go full force with.
No, do it.
Yeah, she kind of steps forward and. Hi there. Hi. I'm Haley. These are my friends. We came to see you.
The shoulders drop a little bit from behind from what you can see, and then the head rises. Oh, and he kind of puts his hands down, gets himself up. It takes him a little effort. You can tell he's upwards in the age range of his race, from what you can tell. And then he kind of like dusts himself off a little bit, reaches down and picks up his staff and turns around. You guys.
If he need, I mean, I feel like if he's older, Bruce would actually offer to help him up from his position.
If that's what you would like to do.
Yeah. Yeah, Bruce would step forward and offer help. He wouldn't necessarily force him to get up, but like definitely offer a hand.
Of course. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And he puts his hand and pushes himself up.
Yes, sir.
This is Brusque.
A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it is an absolute pleasure to meet you as well.
And
And you said your name was Halywell.
Yes, I am Haley. And this is Sabine. And then this is.
Alaris.
I almost said Elsa. Ilaris.
Alaris.
Oh, and he puts his hand. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Welcome.
What's your name?
I'm Monk Yatsu. Pleasure to meet you all.
That's a mouthful. Nice to meet you, Monkyatsu.
Seems like it was just fine in your mouth. But you know,
Yeah, I suppose my name's kind of long too.
it's a very
Sometimes people
pretty
just
name.
call me Haley.
Oh, well, Haley it is. I don't really have a short form, so
That's okay.
unless you want to make one
Monkyatsu's
up,
great.
then you're welcome to.
What about Gary?
Haley, how does
That's-
Gary work for Yatsu?
Has some of the same letters.
I just thought you looked like a nice Gary.
Oh, I will have to take your word for it. I don't think I've met a Gary before.
I think I have. Anyways, Mr. Monkyatsu, we're here to visit you. Were you expecting us?
I am. Very much so. I've been looking forward to meeting you all.
Okay,
I got
I don't know
word
what
that
we
you
do.
were all on your way. Of course. Please, by all means. You all have numerous questions, I would imagine. Would you like me to begin, or would you like to start with asking questions? Interaction with the outside world is rarer these days.
It may be best to start with you giving information because everybody else has been unable to thus far. So we actually have questions on just what are we here for?
Of course. Well,
And I know it's to find an item. But I'm just, you know what I mean.
no, of course. Well, allow me to give context. It's a little easier that way to maybe answer a few of those questions. I do apologize very, very much that you have been without details. It's not something I truly wish upon anyone. It's just that the nature of our... I tell you what, I'll just start at the beginning. So, this is the Southern Temple of Say. It's S-A-A-Y, just in case you're trying to figure that one out. Nonetheless, what we are is... We were originally created, essentially, to monitor and defend this plane of existence from anything from another.
That explains the barrier of protection we walk through.
Yes, that's mine.
How do you do that?
Pretty much I'm just putting out the energy to contain that at all times.
Just you by yourself? Wow. You must be very powerful. No.
No, it's just time, experience,
So is that something I can do?
old. Sure, I don't see why not.
Well,
A lot of
okay.
practice, a lot of effort. Have you been to other realms?
What?
Have you been to any other realms?
Yes.
Wait,
Oh
what?
dear.
Well, yeah.
Well, she's lying, and you're what? You asked what?
No, asking what to Haley's being to other realms.
Oh, my mistake. I apologize. I thought that was directed towards me. Yeah, no, she's making that up. It's fine.
What are other realms?
And that's what I like to hear. So, very simply put,
Can I really quick before we move on? Can I look at Haley well? Like, how does she react to that? Is she actually lying, or Like, is it one of her thing where she had the same thing? She's like, sure, I've been to other realms. I've been to Neverwinter. You know what I mean? Like, is it that sense, or does she not know?
She thinks she has.
Okay.
He has not. Very simply put, he kind of pulls his staff over and kind of like draws 4 circles in like the ground. If you were to think about this, one of those circles is us. And Faerun and our world and where we walk around.
Okay.
The other 3 are other realms where other different worlds and planets and things exist. And he draws like a plus sign in the middle, essentially. What it is that you have to cross over this wall or barrier to get to the next one. They don't really exist in the same place. There's like a special wall blocking them off.
Okay. Are there other us's?
Hmm?
What would make you ask that?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is this related to the people from this other world that are currently here?
Yes. They used what we like to classify as basically we categorize spells based on their ability to interact with the world. At least we do. It's not a normal way of thinking, but it allows us to, I guess, just make it seem easier to anyways. So, for instance, let's say something where you clean a surface of a table, or you're able to interact with something from a distance, or affect a human being with a spell. We call that personal magic. So anything within that kind of range, personal. Anything larger than that, and we kind of call that like an area spell. So if you're able to do damage to an area up to a certain extent, we kind of just label that as area. Then, of course, there's like town magic, city magic, world magic, and universal magic. Whatever they did, we kind of classified it as a universal magic, considering it was able to alter their entire universe.
Interesting.
Wait, who's they?
Kind of a big no-no around here.
Also interesting. Wait, a no-no, as in it's possible, but we don't?
Usually spells of that level have pretty big consequences, so it's kind of like building a campfire versus a bonfire. There's risks. There's always risks. The risks increase the larger the fire gets.
Even the smallest star can start a wildfire, though. So by that justification, is
Absolutely.
not all magic dangerous?
Honestly, I believe personally that no magic is dangerous. It just depends on who's wielding it and how.
So what does this have to do with the item?
It mostly just has to do with the secrecy of why you don't know anything. I'm sorry, I was trying to start at the beginning. I didn't mean to take too much time. The item that we have, essentially, so the magic that the new continent or the new area used, they require specified items to cast their spell or do their magic. The leader of that, I guess, continent is the easiest way to put it, brought an item to us that allows, how to put it? I don't want to make it overcomplicated. I do apologize, but essentially, we have the lock to containing one of their items. And we were to protect the lock. The lock is actually a necklace, and it was stolen.
So that's what we need to find.
Yes.
Okay, let me understand. You all were tasked to guard
Mhm.
or monitor the plane of existence from, I guess, a breach or breakage, and therefore you were a secret sect. And upon these visitors from this new world coming here, one sought you out and provided you with an item that is needed for their people to do this universal magic. Am I understanding that correctly?
For the most part, there's a couple of things in there that need to be corrected, but other than that, you've got the gist.
Okay. And this item was stolen.
Correct.
What
they-
is...
I was just asking. They gave this item to you because you were safest place to put said item. Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
If you're so secret, how they know about you?
Other continent didn't know about us. We went to them. That was the correction that needed to be made to the understanding. We were there to ascertain whether they were friend or foe.
Makes sense.
Turns out pretty nice.
Did you demand to lock this up to prevent more universal magic from happening, or was it willingly given?
No, that was their idea, actually.
So what was their continent coming here intentional or an accident?
Accident, from what I understand. Their leader, their Lord Rawl, was just trying to protect his people and his world. And like I said, he was trying to separate magic from non-magic folk in their universe. Because I guess there was a pretty bad war over it. Nonetheless, his idea of saving everyone was to split them into two different areas. A realm without magic and a realm with magic. Well, his fire had consequences.
Who all knew that the lock would be here?
Nobody should have. There's a lot
Who,
of mystery behind it, and it's honestly, I missed a few nights of sleep over it, for sure.
We were told that you had a lead, though.
We know it's in the city.
That's not much of a lead.
There's also, from what I understand, as I didn't go to the city myself, Monk Shin did, who is honestly very upset that I've reached outside of the temple to get help. She's just not a people person. So
She's
I
made
wanted
that
somebody
clear.
who,
Is there pride involved
Yeah.
there?
how to put this? She comes from a tribe of nomads that essentially, from birth, are trained to fight without question, without anything really. and then they go and participate in wars and get paid to do so. So it was a really rough upbringing for her. Basically, when we found her, the only emotion she really knew was fear and discipline. So we've been trying to let her breathe in this world.
Hmm.
It's been difficult. She was at least polite, I hope.
Yes.
Ish. She wasn't not.
Well, it's better than before.
I like her.
Yeah, she didn't seem like a bad person. She's very. I wouldn't say cold. Maybe cold.
We've been working on that. Just trying to help her get out of that headspace of just, yeah. It's been difficult. She's definitely deserves to get out and live a real life.
With history like that, it's understandable why not, though.
She's unique. So I'm happy to help her.
Monkeyatsu, is Monk Shen the only one that has gone down towards the city, or are there any others that have gone to the city?
Nope, she's it.
Only her.
And no
I
one
even
else.
honestly didn't want to send her, if I'm being honest. It kind of raises questions as to where she comes from and could potentially, undo things that we've built. Hence why, honestly, I reached out. I'm honestly glad that they picked who they did. It's nice to see people with honorable intentions.
We're on super secret mission.
And that.
Not allowed to talk to anybody about nothing.
Well, you can talk to me.
Well, okay, yes. Now we can talk to someone about it, but before.
Where were you keeping it?
Ah, right over here. And he kind of points and turns and just starts walking over to one of the areas.
She'll follow.
For sure. And he walks in, and essentially in the middle of, there's 7 or 8 kind of thin columns that are holding up this covering. And in the middle, it just looks like a pedestal with just this red light that goes from the ceiling to the top of the pedestal. It was in there. And please don't touch it or go near it.
Why not?
Pain, mostly pain,
Oh.
suffering, death.
Oh. Rusk.
I'm sorry.
No,
Yes? Don't touch it.
don't touch.
Don't touch it. But
No,
maybe
don't
a little
touch.
bit.
No. Mm-mm.
Not-
No.
So, Monkeyatsu, when did the necklace go missing?
The necklace itself went missing. I believe we're at 22 days.
oh,
22 days ago. And it's remained in the city the whole time.
It hasn't moved from inside of the city, no. We have the ability to, I don't want to say locate, more like...
It's a proximity filter. You can sense when it's gone too far.
essentially, yes.
would it be catastrophic if it left further?
Yes, we have to get it back by 30 days.
Oh,
And I wouldn't say catastrophic. It just basically unlocks the lock.
that's a big word. Did you like big word? I learned that word recently. It means very dangerous or very bad.
Yes, it's correct. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Why 30 days?
I'm going to explain how the magic of the necklace works. Is that all right with all of you? Hopefully that helps clear some things up.
Mhm.
So the necklace itself, What it does is it is the physical manifestation of the spell that was cast. So what it is currently doing is it's taking this item. It's essentially a box that they need 3 of them to do their magic, essentially. But it's taking one of those boxes, splitting it into 2 different uninteractable entities of that item and placing them in 2 different realms. This one and another. So with the necklace causing the spell, you can't physically interact with either one of the boxes or the versions of the boxes. So it can't be used. The necklace is keeping that spell active. The minute the necklace isn't returned to this pedestal by 30 days, or it's used to cancel the spell, but that I don't even know how to do, the box goes back to its original realm as a solid piece and it can be interacted with.
So if we don't return the necklace, then the 2 pieces can't come back from the other realms and talk to
No,
each
they
other?
automatically do.
Oh, when we return it, they automatically come back. And they
No, when
talk to each
when
other?
they stay separated.
No, they...
So,
She just looks over at you, Sabine.
so what you're saying is there are 2 boxes, one in this realm and one in the original realm. The key has a spell that makes it so that those boxes can't be interacted with and stay on separate realms. If the key isn't returned, then the box in this realm will go to the other realm where they can now both be interacted with.
Essentially, but other way around.
Oh, the
It comes
box
back to
in
this
the
realm.
other realm will come here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Essentially, they're ethereal versions of their original selves in 2 pieces. It's a bifurcation spell. It basically allows you to take something and split it into 2. Hence the necklace being called the Necklace of Bifurcation. Pretty on the nose.
Okay, so bring it back here.
Pretty much.
And then...
Go ahead. Sorry.
well, why would anyone want to take it?
That is a good question. I haven't the slightest clue. I don't know how they knew it was here, why they want it, how they got it, because from essentially what happened is when I returned to this platform after our dining hour, I watched somebody with long blue hair jump off that cliff with the necklace.
Okay, that seems like helpful.
Long blue hair.
People long blue hair.
Like Commander Grandway's long blue hair? I don't say that out loud, but I'm just trying to remember his art. That's the one we saw with blue hair, right?
He has, blue hair. He would, I would say, light blue hair if you could ask. So not quite the same blue. More like an aqua.
Aqua.
Okay. Okay, so his
And they wore a
character is
mask.
just a little bit art.
Mask.
What did the mask look like?
That part I'm not sure. I could only see kind of the very side part. It was a full face mask. Looked ovalish in shape. It's the best I could describe.
And so they didn't get killed by the red light?
Apparently not. If you would like to figure out what the red light's about, by all means, take a step forward, but please don't take any more than the one.
You
To
don't know
clarify
what it
really
does?
quick, the person who took it has aqua hair or they have darker hair?
Aqua.
Aqua.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I'll step forward and take a look.
Basically, you instantly get like super vertigo, and it's enough to almost drop you to your knees.
Can I do an Arcana check to get any sense off of it?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
18.
Yeah. So essentially, as you're stepping towards it, you can see that red light, essentially, that is the cylinder in the middle, kind of just takes over your vision. And it's almost like it's its own wall that you can't see until you start getting into it. And as you notice that one step, it's like it starts out a little bit nauseating, like it's almost like a warning. And when you full step down, it's like you're getting further in. And the further in you got, the worse it got. To the extent, if you were to do a quick calculation on getting close to the actual middle, you'd be dead by the time you got there. And you feel like this gentle hand on your shoulder, like pull you back up and out.
I am confused. Is the red light something they put here as a precaution? Because he said he doesn't know what it's about.
The red light?
Yeah, like
Or-
On
what
the
you're saying is
pedestal?
affecting me. You're saying that Gyatso is saying he doesn't know what it's about. Like it's confusing me
No,
whether
he's
I'm
they
saying
place
Maybe I
it
wasn't
here to
clear.
protect it or
no. I think the red light was there as part of the security system
Yeah.
And
for
that's
the
what I thought.
necklace.
Okay.
And what he's saying that
Yeah.
he doesn't know is like, how did they get in? Why did they want it in the first place? I think
Okay.
that's what he
I
was
think the
saying.
invitation to step forward confused me because it suggested to me
Okay.
that he doesn't know why it was there.
No, for sure.
You tell me. I don't know what it is.
No,
That was the vibe I got.
Haley asked
Okay.
what it does, and he was like, "Oh, by all means, take a step forward if you'd like."
Moving on.
Sorry. I was
No,
applying to
you're good.
multiple people at the same time. There. So,
Sorry.
but-
No, you're good.
And you say you saw him jump. You saw this figure jump off which cliff?
He points.
That one.
Mhm.
What is beyond that cliff?
Fucking nothing.
The monk just say fucking?
Bruce will go like to the edge of that cliff and like
Sure. It basically
see what he's looking at.
the rock right at the edge comes underneath, almost like it's kind of the platform sticking out, and then it's just a couple 1,000-foot drop.
Um,
And you say you saw him jump.
Correct. What's up, Sabine?
if I mage hand and start to push it forward, how does it interact with the
Your
security
made
measure?
hand, as you cast it and push the hand forward, it basically hits that same kind of essentially the same distance when you started to get close to it,
Sure.
and then just like dissolves as it goes through.
Okay. Okay.
Monkiatsu, standard procedure question. You had nothing to do with the disappearance of this necklace, correct? And she's gonna insight check him. That's
Sure, roll for it.
Uh, 21.
Yeah, he's 100% telling the truth, or at least he's giving the impression. But from what you can tell, it's definitely the truth. You're very used to reading people.
Thank you for your cooperation with my question. So
Of
we
course.
know where the item was. We have a general idea of where it is, but nothing specific enough. We don't know why it was taken, and you kind of see Alara start to just pace because she's thinking out loud.
I'm gonna assume that's
and we-
normal.
It is. Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Just getting into zone.
So, and we know when it was taken and when it's needed back by. So, likely we're dealing with someone who is either within or has some sort of connection with this other world. Though they could have obviously hired someone to take the item as well. And we don't know how they were able to get to the item and not die. Perhaps something dimension dimensional in nature. Monkeyatsu, are you able to sense when others pass through your barrier?
Yes, absolutely.
Did you sense
And they
anything?
can't unless I let them.
Oh.
So
Are you
who
able
did
to
you let
sense when
in?
people leave your barrier?
I have no idea because I didn't let anyone in. It's kind of the same with the barrier that's here for the necklace. That's my barrier. So I don't understand because it's meant to dissolve and destroy any magic cast through it. Any biological matter that goes into it is meant to be first warned, hurt, and then destroyed. So I don't understand.
So it's not someone you know that took it? That already has access?
No, definitely not. I would have been able to tell. They're from this realm, so it's very interesting.
You know that the person who took it was from this realm?
Yes, of course.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
right. I always forget this. Sorry. Here, I will show you what I mean. And he'll put his staff out and put it down. If everybody wants to put their hand on, it's just for a minute or two. You'll be able to see like I do.
So what does that
Way
mean?
too
First.
curious and she'll grab it as
Uh-oh.
well.
Briscoe put his hand on it.
So as you all get closer and kind of, put your hands around the staff and kind of just like look up, you realize that his eyes are white and completely white. And he kind of like twists the staff slightly in all of your hands, and you guys can see an aura around everybody. And that aura is a very specific color. All of you have a yellow aura. So this will last for about a minute, maybe two. Essentially, everyone from this realm has a yellow aura, or the color you can currently see. When you all look at Gyatso, he originally has a yellow aura, but it is tainted with hundreds of other colors that are moving around in his aura.
Fascinating.
Yeah, you don't look like anyone else.
Well, when a person has an interaction with another realm, or it goes there, or has some kind of energies used on them from another realm, it adds a color. And he kind of points to this purple that's just like circling around his aura. So you can tell when somebody's been from somewhere or another.
And the person who stole your necklace, they only had yellow.
Yes, correct.
So from this realm and has been to no others.
If I look at us, are auras, what am I trying to say? A two-dimensional thing, or are they three-dimensionals? Like, do we have auras in the front that he would have missed the same way he lost sight of the mask? Is it like a swirling cloud, or is it literally just like an arc over our body that would be?
It's almost like another layer of skin, but it's not bright enough to obscure. If that makes sense. It's almost like your skin changes tone in color, but it doesn't actually obstruct what you can see. If that kind of makes some sense.
It does, but it does not answer my question. He said that he did not see the front of this person who stole the necklace.
Correct.
Is there part of his aura he would have missed then? That could have had a little swirl, or would that swirl be throughout
No.
all of it?
Color.
It
Okay.
would be like throughout.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Sounds good. No, I was not asking it in a way that made sense.
No, I got,
Oh, no,
I got
it's
what
all
you're
good.
saying
I thought
there.
you meant like that it obscured being able to see what the mask looked like. Sorry, that
No. I was
All good.
I was
I got you.
getting
We got
weird
there.
Floating lights.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think of what else we can ask.
Oh, you asked
So
about
we know
the
it's-
hang on, I have it around here somewhere. And he lets go of the staff. And if you
It
guys
stays
have
there.
all let go already, hopefully.
Yeah.
It just stays there, floating almost, like it doesn't move. He just lets it go and he starts, it's in here somewhere. Where did I put it? It's not like I have other robes. And he goes in. There we go. And he pulls out a flyer essentially and hands it out to you guys. It's an invitation for some kind of party at the end of the week on the Friday that this person, this Lord Winterburn, is having. And he is showing off a new collection of rare items that he found in a so-called archaeological dig, I guess.
He invited
And it doesn't... Hmm?
this invitation came to you?
No, Monkshin acquired it off of somebody in town, which was a disciplinary talking I had to have with her. But nonetheless, it has a list on the back of the items, and one of them is a necklace. So that's kind of our only lead.
Okay.
At least that was a place we thought you could start.
And
Or an
oh my
option.
gosh. Where did you how long oh my god, words fucking brain. How many days until this party? I guess I'm just like
So currently it's like a Sunday, essentially.
okay.
Party's Friday. Necklace got to be back by Sunday.
Yeah, so we lose a whole week waiting for this party. So we don't go to the party. We suss out this place ahead of time.
Cool. Okay. Can we have that?
Yes, by all means. It's all yours.
Thank you. Do you also have like some inkwells and stuff that we could use?
Very important.
We do. Yes, we have a up on the mountain on that side of the temple. We do our scrolling.
All the way over there?
It's not that far. It's only 2,347 stairs.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's not too bad. What about flowers?
There are flowers all around. Do you need some?
Yeah. May I?
Is
Can,
is
can
it
I have
important?
them? Uh-huh.
Did someone pass? Do you need funeral rites?
No. I like flowers.
Oh, well, you're welcome to enjoy the ones that are here.
Oh, thank you. So we're headed to the city, right?
I would probably say tomorrow morning. I wouldn't recommend trying to climb down the mountain at dark.
Oh,
Okay.
We
well,
already
What
had a
time
woman
is-
with a rift jumping wolf. So
Yeah, are there going to be more of those?
I'm sorry. What?
Big Wolf opened a rift in the space. Oh,
yeah.
Where?
just outside.
about
Right outside
two
the
hours,
barrier.
right?
About an hour.
Outside the barrier. No wonder I didn't detect it. And are you all right?
Oh, yep, fine.
I could
Very
use some
much so.
flowers.
Huh.
Shin was bit though. She
Hmm.
insisted on handling it mostly by herself.
Yeah, she said not to do that, and then
That
she went
sounds
and
about
did
right.
that.
But she was able to push the wolf back into the rift and it closed.
Yeah, they were like zombies too.
Stupid
I
zombies.
think I know that, Rel. That's not fun. I apologize. That must have been frightening for all of you.
No need to apologize. It's the most fun I've had in a long time.
Oh. All right, then. And It's all right. Monkshin will be fine in the morning.
That's good to hear.
Monk Yatsu, I don't suppose you know of any methods we could use to fend off such creature. Our magics did basically nothing.
Did they really?
They did not affect the rift at all.
Oh, I apologize. You said the creature. I was actually quite surprised by that. If nothing affected it.
I think if anything, it benefited it.
The
'Cause one
rift
of us
is-
did hit it, didn't it?
difficult to explain in that given case. It's not magic per se being used to close that we use. It's more of a physical manifestation of our spiritual being.
Physical manifestation of your physical being.
We're essentially using our life force to tell the rift that this is the proper realm and closing it, essentially. To really, really simplify a good couple dozen years of training.
So then would that be a form of personal magic or universe magic?
More personal.
Personal
It's
magic.
not easy to affect a large scale of that. I personally don't know of anyone with the life force to be able to do much more than that.
I see. If one of those rifts happened in here, you would be able to sense it, though, yes?
I could just close it from here immediately.
Oh, okay. And you didn't sense a person at all when the necklace was stolen, or was there like a flicker of sense that happened at any point?
It was almost like a void, is the best way I could put it. Even when I came up and saw them before they leapt off the edge there, it was almost like they were a void in space. I could visually see them, but my magic detected nothing.
Okay.
It was unnerving, is the best way I could describe that. I've never felt anything like it before, so it was very new to me.
I see.
Just so you are aware, we do have places for you to stay tonight, rooms, as
Oh,
well as
thank
we're
God.
going to
I was going to ask.
hold a banquet for you while you're here, so you could enjoy some of our food. But now I know it's an apology dinner rather than just a welcome dinner. Yeah.
That would be most beneficial. If I might ask before we head off, though, is there
By all
anything
means,
else
please
that
ask away.
is there anything else that you can think of that might be relevant, or anyone else that may have seen this individual before they disappeared?
So no one I talked to had seen them. Everyone in the temple at the time was at dinner for the most part, except for a few who were redoing some of the history scrolls, as well as the cooks themselves were in the kitchen, a couple of the people who were walking the gardens. Given how I usually monitor the area, we don't really do patrols or security very much, because we've never had to worry about this before. I've never run into an individual who is able to just be invisible or non-existent. I don't even have the right word for them, if I'm being honest.
Not like a powerful ghost or anything like that, but an actual physical person that just sensed like a void. Alright. Would Alaris have, in her research on magic, have heard anything anything that sounded anything like this or similar?
Roll an Arcana. Nope. Not quite this similar, because anything that would have been used to kind of create magic like that would be using magic, so it doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Did you notice any strange senses? Any sounds or any smells that might have been off that you just hadn't noticed in this area?
This is an interesting question. Nope. Not that I can think of.
Understood.
Has the aura that we were seeing, is that ended by now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind, Monkiatsu, I would like to look around the area. Would that be okay?
By all means, you are free to move about as you like.
So Alaris is gonna look around, not getting too close to the red, but look around where the necklace was kept, under the covering and near the cliff, see if she can find anything that might look off, any markings or anything that looks a little out of place or distorted in any sort of way.
Investigation or perception?
Going for investigation.
Okay.
I'll give you the help action.
Thank you, thank you. It's 19 and
Well,
5.
nice.
And my help action is
no.
me just like also poking around and doing the same thing with you. So
Yeah. Meets it, beats it for the difficulty I was thinking. Okay. So you kind of like walk the area, walk kind of the cliffside, and you're kind of walking around. And it is just the smallest little thing to you where you're just like, that feels weird. Not sure why entirely, but when you are walking around, you notice that the floor is just immaculate, essentially, like spotless. It's cleaned, it's swept, everything looks really nice. When you get close to one side of this kind of like the platform itself, there is a rock wall because that's part of the mountain. It all looks normal except for like this tiny crack that you see kind of in the rock wall. And you kind of like look at it carefully, and it looks like there was something embedded in it at some point that looks like a blade, potentially.
Again, I'm so sorry. My brain is so slow in processing. So just to
Don't
clarify,
worry about it.
how clean and like immaculate it is what is making this crack kind of stand out? Is that, or does it seem like this is a cleanup job?
No, so it just looks like normally the place is like swept and
Okay,
taken care
okay.
of and whatnot. And with the rock wall being just natural rock, the crack and like the blade cut in it just looks abnormal. And it's
Right, okay,
just with
cool, cool.
you're looking at everything looking normal and clean. The crack just is what like with the 25 investigation, it stands out as something that's
Okay.
not natural in this moment.
Okay. Yeah. And I just wanted to make sure that the comparison to how clean it was for comparison and not a second abnormal thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Totally fair.
Okay.
Okay. Noticing this, I think Alaris will, if If you all want to go back down, you're welcome to. I'd like to investigate a little bit more here. And she's gonna kind of just dive into her own zone and do a ritual passive detect magic on this little spot, see if anything pops up with that. And if not, when she's kind of thinking not, she's going to try and take like a small bit of like white fabric and like put it right at the slit, see if maybe anything comes out or if there's any coloring or anything like that from it.
Okay. Is anybody else sticking around for like the 10 minutes? Or are you
Yeah.
guys thinking it might go wander?
I think I'm here to continue to give Alaris the help action, but that doesn't mean the
Okay.
others can't wander off.
Sounds good.
Well, Bruce can understand that Laris is doing a Laris thing, so Bruce is going to wander off himself. He's going to
Okay.
let her do her thing, and he's going to just, watch, roam the grounds.
Sounds good.
Hey, well, you said you wanted flowers. Let's go find them flowers.
Yeah, we're gonna go find flowers, okay?
And some
And
inkwells.
and some inkwells and
And some
investigate.
Indeed, absolutely.
We're going to investigate.
That's exactly right.
Okay, bye.
Okay. I'll let you two wander. So when you cast detect magic, nothing comes up. Because you're specifically looking at this one thing, correct? Or are you kind of like doing an area for detect magic?
She's probably going to focus on that one area, but maybe broaden it just like, I mean, it's going to
For sure.
automatically do a larger ping, but she's focusing on that
Absolutely. I'm
one
just-
area mostly,
Yep.
but like
Okay.
and around it.
So no magic in the specificity of like the knife imprint, essentially. Around you, yeah, it's fucking everywhere. There's no real way to avoid that one.
By no magic,
wanna-
is it more like there's a void of magic in that space?
No, this one is just there's no lingering magic from anything prior to previously or anything to that extent. It's just
Okay.
basically a physical knife wound, essentially.
Okay.
And then you were saying something about paper insertion to try to see if anything came out with it. No, other than dirt, rock, dust, rubble, that kind of stuff. Nothing unnatural comes out of it.
I see. Hmm.
Roll me a perception on top of that, just to see.
I need to do better at perception somehow. Find something.
Can I also roll that perception while I'm here with her?
Absolutely, 100%.
15 from me.
Okay. Added with the 25 investigation, like with the two, you kind of trying to figure it out and like work through it. You're both kind of in my head. I'm envisioning you guys on either side of this like knife, like insert, like looking at it, trying to figure out what's going on. And then I think it's you, Sabine, that like is looking at it, kind of seeing where it like goes into the rock, and then you just like look over your shoulder. And it's like in perfect line with where the red tube is to where the necklace was to this rock almost.
Can I pull out just a non-magical regular thing? What do I have in my... I'm going to just pull out a copper. I have a copper. Can I just try to throw the copper through the light that suppressed my magic in me? I want to see if mundane objects can get through this.
It just goes right through and comes out the other side. Perfectly fine. And you see
Smells
Monk
magic.
Gyatso just like, oh. Well, that's embarrassing.
Slight flaw in the system.
Yeah, I also thought I needed magic to use my mage hand, but seems they are a little bit more mundane than that.
I guess biological doesn't include Oh, well, this one's on me then.
Okay, so running theory is there was some sort of maybe someone threw a knife. It hit the necklace and landed in the rock here, where the perpetrator could just easily grab it or use some sort of mechanism, stuck a knife in there and pulled it in. Probably the former, but possible. So no magic, but technology or weapon.
Well,
Is
at
a
least that's
simple
one mystery
solution
solved.
to a complex problem.
Now I wish I could just easily find out why and how. How they knew it was here. That's the part that's bothering the most.
Question: does this Lord Raoul know that the necklace is missing?
I don't have a way to get a word to him that quickly, so probably not.
Okay.
It's a couple months over water, so by the time it got to him, it would be
Irrelevant.
pointless.
How many people knew that it was here? How many monks in the temple? How many people on the other side?
All of the monks knew. I do not hide anything from the temple, from anybody here. However, I wholeheartedly vouch for everyone here. We are all handpicked, have been here for years. And we do what we do. Unfortunately, everyone here has seen things that most mortals shouldn't. So they're very aware of what we do here. Everyone is still here that knew about the necklace. Nobody has left or done anything to that extent. Everybody has been here since. Yeah, and then from the other side, when we met with them, it was the Lord Rawl and I guess his personal guard, which was 4 very large gentlemen, couple of women in red leather, a weird winged creature of some kind, another couple of magic users. So maybe, but I don't know. At least from my end, I know that nobody here would have said anything.
Does he believe that?
100%.
Well, just because he believes it doesn't mean that it isn't a that he's not perceiving his people well enough.
And I mean, I know Shin is very, like, I'm not allowed to speak of anything, and that's great, but we haven't talked to any other monks. But Sabine's just thinking, she's not saying any of this out loud.
No, you're all good. Above table, I think you guys are forgetting one very simple thing. So just so you don't spend too much time thinking about it. How do you guys talk to anybody about it?
With our mouths.
No,
It
but
doesn't come out. Yeah, there's an NDA.
I mean, well, we were just not supposed to talk about what we were looking for, which we didn't even know, right?
Yeah.
Or the mission or the sect of monks or anything to that extent. Anybody you tried to talk to just sounds like gibberish.
Yeah, we were.
Actually, that's a question. Monkey Hatsu, we obviously had to go through some form of contract magic before taking on this job.
Mhm.
Is the same true for the monks here and Lord Raoul's retinue on this matter, or were they free to discuss it?
Lord Rawl and his side can do as they wish. I don't really have control over that. Every monk takes a vow here that basically keeps us from sharing information, essentially. Not necessarily in the sense of I don't trust them. It's more as if we got captured or caught or anything to that extent. We are all just warriors here, so we don't have a lot here that we would really lose, per se, essentially, but the other temples do have some very dangerous objects.
Other temples? I see.
Yes, like I said, this is the southern temple of Say. We have a
Nice.
northern, eastern, and western.
Noted. Is this
We all
vow?
have different functions.
Is this vow magically binding, or is it more of a devout promise?
It's magically binding.
Okay. Noted. So probability that it's a monk is rather low, so higher possibility that the information leak came from Lord Raoul's side, but not confirmed. Understood. Thank you for your assistance. I don't
Of
have any
course.
other questions at this time. What about you, Sabine?
Nope, none.
Actually, I do have one other. Is it possible for the rift we encountered to have been an intentional setup, to your knowledge?
The simple answer is yes. How? There are magics that I do not know. I will never admit to knowing everything because that would be stupid. But the abilities that we pass down and that we know when it comes to channeling life energy to close rifts can be used to open them as well. I have full ability to do so. However, we would have to physically do it at time of. We couldn't set it up as a delayed reaction. So I don't know is the only real answer I have to that question. And I apologize for that.
I understand. I should be
It does
disappointed.
seem too coincidental for my liking. I will have to go. I might have to go take a look at it myself, if I'm being honest, which will be a first. I haven't been off the temple in quite some time. It's a long walk. I'm old.
If you are going to go, may I request that you go as we are heading out? I know that your monks are probably far more capable than us in many ways, but I'd rather see that you are safe in this case.
Oh, no. I won't do that to you guys. I'd rather you get to town sometime this week. I would just slow you down.
Well, we do have a very large friend that could carry you if you're willing.
Oh, I don't believe I've been a backpack before.
But I do understand, Monk Yatsu. Thank you for your help.
Of course. I can at least walk you down to dinner.
I would appreciate that.
Of course. I'm pretty famished myself, if I'm being honest. And he'll start like walking towards the stairs, and then he's like, "Oh!" And he pulls his hand out, and the staff just like comes to his hand. Okay.
Interesting. As they're walking, is that staff an heirloom piece, perhaps?
It is.
I see.
It's been, and essentially he just describes, like, while you're walking down the stairs, that it's been generationally handed down to the head of the temple for the last like couple thousand years, and it was originally given to them from like a divine being from another realm.
Okay. That's interesting. I don't know of any divine being, but I do happen to have an heirloom piece of my own, and she sort of slightly pulls out her sword. I just was a little bit curious if there's any similarities there.
Oh? Maybe? What does it do?
Well, oh gosh, what did I say that it did again? So at times it seems like it has a bit of a mind of its own. It does give me warnings when there's danger afoot. It's also been passed down not to a specific individual, but through generations. And it picks its wielder. If that makes sense.
So does that insinuate sentience?
Possibly. I hadn't considered it that way before. We are able to use it, and there's magic that comes with the ability to use this weapon. That's where my own magic comes from. I learned a bit with my family, with moves and sword styles, but it really mostly comes from here, from my connection with the blade.
Okay. Well then, maybe sometime you should sit down and have a conversation with it.
Conversation with it.
Well, I mean, if it chose you, it would have a reason, correct?
The logic is sound. Couldn't hurt to try. I will do that. Thank you for your guidance.
Of course. It's always interesting to see the different items that people collect in this world.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Do you know where this one's from?
Oh, I'm not actually sure. It's been with us for so long. I don't know. At least I don't think that I know. I have to double check my character
All good.
info sheet.
Fair
I
enough.
don't think so.
Maybe a question for research.
Yes. Lifelong bond. Yep, that's valid. Indeed.
All right, the other two. You went off to find flowers.
Indeed.
.com. I have a question.
Sure. Shoot.
Our contract, just so Megan
Yeah.
understands kind of like the rules of it. We can't talk about the mission. So obviously the item.
Mhm.
Who can we talk about it with? I'm sure you probably mentioned at some point.
Anybody under the same spell or the same magical binding.
So the monk's under the same magical binding.
Mhm.
And Shin's under the same magical binding.
She is a monk.
So all the monks are under the same magical binding.
Yep.
And I think we determined, isn't Calderon under like a similar but not quite the same? Like he doesn't know as much as we do, but he's under a similar NDA. Is that
hmm
okay?
Do-
So kind of.
Technically same one. He just doesn't know as much as you guys.
Okay, got it.
Was there a point in time at some point we tried to talk to Calderon about it and he just kind of went, what?
Mm-hmm. No,
Or
it
that-
wasn't Calderon. I think
It
it was
wasn't Calderon.
Barrett.
Oh, it was okay. It was Barrett. All right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he was the one who was like, "What are you saying?" We
Yeah,
learned
yeah.
it sounded like gibberish when we talked. Yeah.
Gotcha. I knew it was one of your boyfriends.
I'm collecting a harem.
He seemed rather.
Did that answer your question, Megan?
Yes, sorry. My brain is rolling. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Got
Fair
my
enough.
mental chalkboard up and
Oh, you're doing that. Roll me a d20.
me?
Yeah, you.
I wonder why he didn't want to just give you flower. Like it's their flowers. It's not like
Just ask for flowers.
are they just for funerals? I don't think flowers are just for funerals.
Or
I'm gonna say that it does not take you. It takes you 4 minutes after coming down the stairs, essentially, to find the garden that is here in the temple, and it is basically. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god.
lush,
No,
Full of
An atrium?
flora.
essentially. It's basically built like an atrium where it's just the
Ah.
flowers are free to grow as they like. So this very much is just essentially a mini forest of just flowers. And there's like a pathway that walks through it and around and back out. And it's meant to just be enjoyed.
brusque.
I think atriums have ceilings.
What's the word I'm looking for here?
Is it like conservancy where it's just like free reign?
Maybe.
I think I know what you're trying to say, but I just wanted to clarify. It is still like
Yeah.
open top. It's not indoors.
Yeah.
I see it.
This is incredible. It's so beautiful. It's just like home.
There are so many flowers.
I'm gonna go pick some.
You should do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you coming, or are you go? Where are you
I
going?
don't know. I'm going to come pick flowers. Like I don't understand.
Okay.
I would not come pick flowers.
Okay, brusque.
Yes.
Anything that has a mouth, you don't want to pick that. So, like, if it
you
looks like
sure?
it can close, just leave that alone
But why not?
because it might eat you.
How big a flower are you planning to pick?
Well, we'll have to see.
Are there big flowers in there?
Yeah. Look.
Starts walking forward and
Yeah. Gonna go pick some flowers. I still think, like, are they supposed to only be for funerals?
Both of you roll me nature checks.
I'm really good at this, guys.
I feel like
Okay.
that's sarcasm.
Not bad.
All right.
13.
Yeah, 16 on my end.
Okay. You guys are able to register shit you shouldn't touch and stuff that
Oh.
you can.
Oh, good. Yeah. Haley's mostly going for specific colors. Like she's just looking for
For sure.
color palettes and kind of checking those.
Now that she's mentioned it, Brusque is going specifically for flowers with mouths.
Cool.
I will
If
also
they-
add some
if they
flavor if you
exist.
want, because Haley has been staying with Sabine. That Sabine's healer's kit has all kinds of like botanicals and dried flowers and stuff that Haley would also have seen Sabine collects. Just
Okay.
throwing that out there for some info.
So if it's okay, she will grab anything that she also thinks looks like something that she's seen in Sabine's pack.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Why don't we take a 5-minute, let everybody go do a bio break, get a snack, whatever you need to. And then when we come back, you can meet the gardener.
You should don't say that so ominously.
It's a plant that can eat you.
Hooray!
That was threatening. That
Yay!
wasn't ominous. That was threatening. All right. I'm looking forward to it.
Sweet.
Nice. So we've been taking Bagheera out, my cat, my black cat, like outside and just letting him wander around when we're like weeding the garden or whatever. And we've turned him into a little monster because now all he does is want to be outside and he just sits here or walks around my office screaming to be let out. Just yeah. Yeah.
All you gotta do is open the door. That's all you gotta do.
And like yeah. And I do have a catio. Like I do have a large, it's like 6 foot tall, 5 foot long, 3 feet deep or whatever that he can just go out and sit on. But he's to the point where he doesn't want that. He wants to be free to walk around the yard. And same thing, we got eagles that will pick his ass up in a heartbeat and eat him. So that's not happening. We live nearby a bald eagle refuge, so those bitches be circling all the fucking time.
It is clear he is an apex predator, and there's no way an eagle's gonna pick his ass up.
But too strong of a breeze blows, and he runs in the opposite direction. Yeah.
See,
I do love that you're eating cotton candy as you say that. That's very Halliwell of you. I love it.
That was one of my concerns moving out into the country when we first moved out here, because we don't know what's out here, owls and shit. And one of my dogs was a smaller dog at the time, so I was like, if I let her out at night, is she gonna come back? She's fine.
Yeah,
it's all right. It's the coyotes. It's the coyotes.
Yeah,
and shit
the
that I'm worried
coyotes.
about.
Yeah.
What does the fox say? Ring ding 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 ding.
Oh no, I haven't heard that in forever. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head.
Funny enough, I hate to say it, but I don't think anything around here gives a shit about anything that small.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't say
Oh
that.
no, yeah. It's too small to be a meal. They're going for the big stuff.
Yeah, between like the bears, the cougars, fucking you name it. I mean, we get eagles once in a while, but nothing like you guys would have.
Our
Yeah,
pets,
they're
had,
just being garbage.
our pets are safe. It's me and I'm worried about. Do it. I know how to play dead and assume the fetal position.
I was gonna say, you say that. I've seen one of those bitches run through a wooden fence before, like it wasn't even there.
What did I jump into?
Well, it started off about us talking about me taking my cat outside and having to be wary of like birds of prey to all of the other predators out there and whether or not we could take them.
I feel like my best bet is to run indoors and not deal with any of them.
Make yourself as large as possible.
Matt used to teach in Alaska and live in Alaska, and he told me the reason that they build their porches and stuff up on moose are very, very damaging to things as well.
There are 3 animal stories I know of here. Well, one was in Alberta, I guess, when I lived there, and they're nuts. One was a moose that derailed a train.
Yeah.
It was rutting season. The train honked at the moose. Moose turned around, charged the train. Moose was done. Like, there's no moose later.
Right.
It was
Body
enough
big
to,
enough to
yeah.
derail the train.
Still derailed the train.
Yeah.
Good
which is
God.
nuts. There's a camping photo that my dad still has from when he was a kid in Campbell River. They were doing like this big family photo while they were camping, and they took the picture, whatever, old school. So you have to go get the film developed, right? They go get it developed, pull it out. It's the whole family there. They're all chilling. And Campbell River used to be just like forests and stuff and whatever. And a tree branch like above them is a full-grown cougar just staring at them.
No.
And it's like, oh, you were in danger. Like, bad.
Amazing.
And then the other one was fucking Atreyu. I wanted to kill her so bad. I went on a walk with her, and we're just walking trail. And I'm just like, not really big, no big deal. And then all of a sudden she starts pulling like she does once in a while, where I'm like, cool. Where are we going? Why are we going there? She gets the sniff, hits this trail, just starts going. I'm like, okay, I'm following. Like, you're 115 pounds. Holding you back's annoying. So let's just see where you go. About 5 minutes later, she's still following this trail. I'm like, damn, okay. We turn the corner and it's just like bear poop after bear poop after bear poop after bear poop. And I was like, you're trying to hunt a bear, you son of a bitch. No,
What are you doing?
Home.
What are you doing?
I'm like, I don't give a fuck if you're a half wolf. No.
You stop this nonsense right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're literally in its territory now. Thanks, dog. No, we're going home. No, I don't care if I have to carry. We're out. Didn't see the bear, which was great, but
Small blessings. It's the little
Yeah.
things.
the amount of shit that happens here where you just see tourists too doing the dumbest shit. I'm gonna go pet this baby cub. No, you're an idiot.
Can I pet that dog?
Yeah.
Can
Can I
pet
touch
that
this
dog?
moose? That moose is bigger than your Civic. No.
Yeah, those
People
things
are dumb.
monstrous.
I mean, it's probably mostly Americans. I'll admit we're pretty stupid.
No, it's not. I mean,
We don't respect
There
a
are
lot of
some.
boundaries.
but a lot of it's too just like overseas, especially like any of the like Asian continents or like Middle Eastern, where they just
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't deal
No,
with
yeah, you're
animals
right.
that big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
You stink, buddy. I think I need to bathe you. It's time for baths.
But anyways, so you guys are picking flowers. Probably few minutes at least, probably like 5 to get like picking through stuff and whatnot. Haley, I would like a perception check at disadvantage, please.
Perception.
I feel like you're going to be focused on your task.
Yep.
This one smells like honey.
What? Wow. 16.
Nice. Okay. So you're picking flowers, and it's like you go to reach for this really pretty purple something. I'm not good with flora, so I'm not going to try.
Chrysanthem.
Anyways, so you go to pick this flower, and you like grab the hold of the stem, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm being watched. And you like look over your shoulder, and I think for you, it's very much like a tinge in the back of your head that's like, hey, there's somebody behind you. And you kind of like turn around and look, and one of the monks, the one you actually saw leading the training earlier, just this thick door frame wide like monk, basically looks like the equivalent of like a shaved bear, just without being as tall. Comes walking in and kind of like, good afternoon.
Hi, I am Haley.
I'm Monk Cherno. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Monk Cherno. I'm picking flowers on permission of the monk upstairs, Monk Yukon.
Would you like to roll a deception for that?
Gatsu.
Cool. I'm really happy my actual good shit is rolling well.
The funny part is I rolled an 11, so I didn't really beat you by much. He kind of like tilts his head. All right. Well, that is a lovely selection you have there. It's not often somebody comes to the garden to pick flowers.
Oh. Think is this you come to the garden too?
I do. I'm one of the 3 caretakers, actually.
Oh, you're a caretaker. Can you come with me? And she takes his arm and starts walking.
For you, it's like you grab 2 fingers, and it's like you're barely able to get around 2 fingers almost, and you're just like pulling him along.
Yeah, she
And
just
he
like
he goes with you, like he's just and follows along.
Yeah.
So where are we heading?
So there is this one flower over here I was really curious about. It's like a whole spread of them, and I've never seen them before. But I was just wondering what they're called.
Of course.
Bruce, get out of
And-
that one.
What are you talking about? I wasn't doing anything.
She's surprisingly correct. That one will burn your skin for quite some time.
Oh, okay. It's very nice, though. It's a very pretty one. It's
It
like
is.
the very bright green, and then it goes into the red. And I guess I should have known that's probably not good in the nature.
The more vibrant, the less you want to touch.
and she just kind of points at a random flower that looks
Yeah,
pretty
for sure.
but unique.
And he'll tell you all about it. Like, how long would you like to listen? Because the only way I can describe this is you just asked an autistic kid about trains.
She would probably pause him at one point. Can this be like crushed into like? Can you? What can you use this for?
Oh, none of the flowers in here are used for anything to that extent. Everything
I can't
here
make,
is
like,
either
pigments
rare
out of them.
or you might be able to. However, we do have a secondary garden where we keep all of the flowers and plants that are really good for that type of thing.
Oh,
Anything in here, we would have the equivalent color down there that would work better for what you're going for.
okay. Are these medicinal? I feel like I've seen these before, and she's pointing to ones that she remembers seeing in
Close. These are of the same family, but they're not the medicinal ones. The medicinal ones we do have down in the other garden.
Okay.
So
These ones have, if you look here, and he like will go into like the inside of the flower almost and kind of peel it open. They have this red ring inside of it.
oh,
And these ones are the just how to put it. It's like one is used for medicine and one is used for not medicine.
Like poison?
Yeah.
Is this a poison garden?
No. It's just we use
Dangerous.
this garden for view as well as anything that's rarer or going extinct or something that we're trying to basically raise these to be, you know, like for instance, most of the ones you currently have in your hand are not poisonous. You didn't tear out any roots, so that's at least beneficial.
Oh.
way to go, Haley. Picking out the like extinct flowers that were. I mean, I didn't know.
Well,
Sorry.
I mean, there should have been like a sign or something.
I mean, is that why they use them for the funerals?
He
I guess
like
it understands.
is still
it's
holding your hand and
understandable
kind of
now.
walks back a couple of steps out front and like points at the sign.
Oh my gosh, you are so helpful. Can you come with me? And she like twirls her fingers into his arm hair and like drags him down, like wanting to head to the other garden.
Yeah, for sure. And he takes you.
Bruce would
And honestly,
gently lay down the flowers.
you
that
don't
he
even need
has.
to roll the insight for it. There's no malice in his voice. Like he's not even upset. He's just happy that somebody's enjoying his flowers.
Oh. Yeah, she would still
So-
tuck the one she has in her pocket, but yeah.
Oh yeah. We can put those out for tonight's dinner if you like.
The poisonous
Or were you
ones?
planning them to give to somebody? You don't have any poisonous ones. Or you
Ah.
would know.
The ones I thought I grabbed are. Oh, okay.
No, you
I was
did a very good
listening.
job of picking the non-poisonous ones. I was quite impressed.
I'm, you know, I learn a lot, and thank you. Yeah, I mean, if you can't use them for anything, I guess for other people's benefit, that would be better. And she holds them out.
I could wrap them if you wanted to gift them to someone.
What use would that be if they're not useful?
They're pretty flowers. That make someone's day. That's pretty useful if you make someone's day nicer with the pretty flowers. That in and of itself has its own use.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
Very well. I can get some extra cloth from our
I'm
storage
interesting.
area for you, and then you
Say
can,
someone's
you
having
can
a
wrap
very
them.
bad day, and then you come up with some flowers, and you go, "Here you go," and
There's
suddenly
some
that person,
poisonous flowers.
they're not fairly well. They're not poisonous though. We've been
No, that's right. I was listening. Okay,
and then suddenly their bad day is no longer a bad day because they got flowers.
pretty flowers. That's right. Thank you, Brisk. All right, she goes for more flowers than in the other areas.
For sure.
Grabs.
Will you be joining us for dinner this evening? Both of you? I believe you're both fully invited.
I have every intention to be there at dinner.
I'm so bad at names. Monk. What can I? Do you have a nickname?
Most people just call me Cherno.
Cherno.
Hmm.
You look like a Cherno.
Really? Have
Yeah.
you met other Chernos?
Well, yeah. It's
That's
such a
impressive.
good, strong name.
That's very true. I will-
Agreed. I very much agree.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to dinner. We like food. We'll be there.
I'm
So you-
glad to hear it.
You have a second. You have two gardens then. One for reflection and pretty flowers up top, and then this one down here is where you keep the medicinal stuff.
Mhm.
And okay, that's nice.
Medicinal dyes, spices, you name it. We pretty much grow it in this one. We have the restoration garden that you were all in, and then there's a meditation garden further up.
Meditation garden. Oh, okay. I bet that one's really nice. I bet it smells very nice up there, in the meditation one.
Thank you.
Everything
Cherno.
built for coming.
For what?
Coming.
Coming?
Calming.
Calming.
Nope, I heard it too.
Relax, don't do it.
Okay.
I think I would like to visit that one at some point tonight.
Of course, it's pretty much up most of the stairs. Make a left when you get about midway.
Thank you, Cherno. Monk Cherno.
Of course. Well, I will see you both at dinner then. It should be starting. And he looks up, and that's when he sees like Sabine and Alaris and Monk Yatsu coming down the stairs. About now.
Oh,
Hey, we found gardens.
indeed, lots of flowers.
Yes, a restoration one, a meditation one, and yeah, we'll show it to you later.
Right?
Yeah.
They're really nice and pretty. And this is Cherno. Cherno, this is our friends over here.
Nice to
It's a
meet you,
pleasure.
Monk General.
And
I better go get
flowers.
dinner things ready. And he turns and leaves.
Okay, we didn't get very far. Sorry. Did you guys find out anything?
A little. Not enough to solve the case, but we at least have an idea of how the necklace was retrieved.
Whoa, okay, that's big.
That's more than what we had before.
What was it?
Likely a knife or a dagger or sword of some sorts used to get the necklace from where it was and embedded into a rock, or perhaps some sort of device that grabs it. Unsure, but definitely a mark of a knife of some sorts embedded in a rock.
Just through the red zone.
Yes.
They only, it seems, and I kind of look to Monkiatsu, anticipated the magical theft, not the mundane variety.
It's crazy what the mundane can do.
How did you figure that out?
Uh, very small marking in the rock. I was
Like
able to notice it.
that the blade was lodged in? Possibly.
Most likely, yes.
Seems like that would really damage a blade.
Depends on the blade and how well it's taken care of.
Yeah.
I mean, my baba made blades that could cut through stone all the time.
Yeah?
Mhm.
No issues ever?
Well, it dulled on occasion, but more often than not,
Interesting.
I feel like that would be more the wielder than the sword.
that's true. You have to put a lot of
Maybe
strength through
both?
it. Depends on the make of the metal. It depends on the strength of the wielder itself. Yeah, there's all sorts of factors that embed knife into stone.
Well, I'm famished.
Pretty hungry too.
Food.
Of course.
And
We're
Sabine like
almost there.
starts to like usher her friends who we'll talk about.
For sure. Basically, you kind of like moving back to where the training area was that you guys first originally passed. And there are monks moving in, like big, long, just like tables, benches. They're putting like cushions for seating on the benches as well. Like it's not super elaborate or anything extravagant, but Sabine, especially for you, this feels very homey.
Yeah.
Like this is something they do regularly, and doesn't seem like just an event for you guys. Essentially, this seems like something that's been practiced and done and is consistently happening here. After they get all the benches and the tables set up, food just starts making its way out, and nobody's kind of informing you where to sit. They're just letting you know you can sit.
Okay, I will take a seat.
Is it a get up and help ourselves situation, or like do we get our food first cafeteria style and then sit down, or is it
It's mostly all being placed on the table, essentially, for
Okay.
you to kind of grab for yourself.
family
And
style?
it's,
Got it.
yeah, very much. And they're putting out, you name it. It's just like they've grown it, they've hunted it, they found it, they fished for it. Like they're just putting everything out. And honestly, most of these monks are eating healthily.
Got a lot of calories to burn if you're using your life force to close rifts.
Yep.
Dropping up all
That
these
and
stairs.
from initial look when all of the monks actually start gathering and kind of being at the table, everyone looks like they're in very good trained shape. There's not one person that looks out of place. Even Monkiatsu looks a little, for his age.
Spry. I think Sabine will try to find a table then that Bruce will be able to sit in comfortably. So whether that, like, I don't want him shoved in a corner up against a wall sort of situation. I make sure that there are it's at one of the tables where there's a little bit more open space for him to sit, and Sabine will take a seat at that table too and kind of say hello to the individuals on either side of her or off to one side, and then
For sure. When you do sit down too, given that this is something that is very up your alley and something you grew up with too, you're seeing like, yeah, you're talking to the monks, you're hearing different accents, you're seeing different areas where they're from. Nobody here looks like they're even like related is the best way to put it.
yeah.
Every monk here looks like a cluster from somewhere, some way. And it's very much just like everybody came together, they all do their like what they're doing, but you can see that there's still that they believe in family, like they are a family, they're all there together.
Yeah. And I think as Sabine sits down and starts to relax into this, I think her friends would also see her. She probably hasn't looked as relaxed in a setting since the party when it was like a similar vibe of like all these diverse group of people coming together to enjoy time. But I think she's just laughing and talking and exchanging stories about like the last time she had something that tasted this good, or like, oh, you know, did you get this spice rarity from this place? Oh, you're growing it now. You know what I mean? Like talking about how this is all, they've collected all of this to continue to propagate and respect it here and kind of do all that. So yeah,
For
she
sure.
is subtly trying to understand more of the personalities and everything, not in a way that like she's necessarily suspicious, because I think she understands how the contract magic works now, but I think she is like, is everyone super happy here? You know what I mean? Like, is everyone content with this?
Roll an insight. I think I'd rather roll for that one just to kind of see. And honestly, yeah, it's not super.
21.
Nice.
Yeah, you're good. Everybody does seem that way.
Okay.
Does anybody, before I keep going, does anybody have any specific questions for anyone that they have on the top of their head they want to go through first?
Not particularly with. I mean, Bruce would just more be talking to the monks about their particular grappling techniques. Honestly, is what he'd be more interested in talking about over the course of dinner and all that is just more martial arts and martial combat.
Absolutely.
Alaris will probably ask around to see if anyone noticed anything the day that the necklace was stolen. As far as like giving the description of the blue-haired individual, and also seeing if there are any like odd sounds or smells they noticed. She's kind of leaning in the direction of, if it wasn't magic that was this void thing, is it possible that it was technology, that there's some sort of like hint or that she can get, or like remove that as a possibility?
For sure. While you're asking around for all these questions and whatnot, nothing, like nobody really has much to add for you. You're getting kind of a lot of just like, no, I didn't see anything, or unfortunately I have nothing to help you with. There are a couple things that do stand out when somebody does mention something, like Monk Cherno, for instance. When you do ask him, he talks about how one of the plants that they have actually like wilted that day. Didn't die, but wilted, and it was very strange for him to have something rapidly decline like the way it did. You'll kind of have the same thing from like one of the chefs, where they talk about how like maybe one of the things they keep, like maybe it's a fish they keep alive or something to that extent, just got sick. They don't know if it's related or not, but they're like, that's the only thing they could come up with that was weird for that day. They had to like throw it like a whole tank of fish.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Anything among the population of the monks maybe had a similar effect? Did any of the monks get sick or no?
Nope. Nope, they were all okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Was
Anything
there
for you, Haley? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
she was basically going to ask if they do you all fish daily? Is it possible that there was something to do with the water then?
Could be. We didn't find anything that was abnormal that day, but again, could have just been a bad fish. Could have been something that was added too early to our ponds. Could have been a number of reasons. It was just the only thing I can think of that matched that day.
Understood. Thank you.
Of
Do you
course.
do you do your own do you do blacksmithing here in the monastery?
We do.
Iron or
We do everything here
metalworking?
ourselves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Alaris would ask Monk Cherno if he remembers what kind of flower or what kind of plant wilted that day.
And you get described this plant for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Megan, you look like you had a thinky face. What's up?
I don't know.
Okay. Fair enough.
So just to kind of
Just a-
summarize, then
Oh,
the
go ahead.
vibe we get is that Gyatso probably has the most information as we spend dinner talking to various people. There may be other things related, but it's hard to be sure because they could also have very natural causes.
For sure. I think the only
Okay.
added piece of information is that Gyatso actually left dinner early
Okay.
and just barely like caught the tail end of them jumping. So
Yeah.
they were probably meant to get out of there before anybody even noticed.
I think Sabine would ask what prompted Gyatso to leave early.
Probably nothing in particular, if I'm being
Okay.
honest. I think it was
Okay.
just like he Caught
Irrelevant,
up
just
in-
a feeling. Yeah. Okay. Just asking because I know he has all these like feelings and the auras and stuff, and I was like, maybe he doesn't realize there was something that prompted him to leave dinner early. But okay.
And honestly, I won't go into character for it, but he probably would agree with you. He's like, I just
Yeah.
felt like going early, and maybe that was a sign. Maybe that was something weird. But
Sure.
at the time,
Again,
didn't register.
unable to prove it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when the guy jumped, did you go to see if he was in free fall?
Was gone.
Gone, like just poof.
Mm-hmm.
I feel above table
Yep.
that there's an interesting thread of this individual registering almost like he didn't exist, Gyatso, right? And this sensation of like wilting or rancidity being like of things dying. I don't want to say like undead necessarily, but like between the zombies, I don't know, just an interesting thing that my brain is percolating on now of this being that like doesn't exist.
He mentioned the word void. That
Yeah.
really kind of sticks with me.
Yeah. And the idea of them using their, I'm going to call it mana, but life's energy, right, to keep the barrier up. Liza thinks of the spell Wither and Bloom where you're stealing life energy to like boost or yourself. Like, did they use life energy from little things to get in or around, or I don't know. stuff and things percolating, but I'm throwing it out on the table in case it rings or pokes anything with y'all as well.
That's another thing is like, if we're talking about like alternate like dimensions now, we're not even talking about this material plane. We're talking about all sorts of planes now. So we could have plane hoppers. We could have like even the new continent is from a different plane of existence, right? That just kind of popped into ours.
Yeah.
So, you know, they might not even have that yellow aura. Although Gatsu said he did have the yellow aura, so he's from right. We established that.
Yeah. Sun here hasn't likely moved to a different realm or visited a different realm.
That's right, because he would have like a little color sigil if he had been elsewhere. Okay. Okay. His passport stamp, as it were.
Which I know how everybody's brains are at tonight. By all means, please, if questions come up, just throw them in the Discord. I'm happy to answer them there too throughout the week if things come up.
Cool.
Sure. Okay.
Always, not even just tonight, just always.
Yeah. I think Liza's just feeling like the monastery, maybe we've gotten everything. Like, these are very perceptive, wise people. They take care of their, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, okay, other than aiming for the magic and not the mundane, missing the crack in the wall. I don't know. I feel like I don't know how much more information we will get from the monastery that they wouldn't already have gleaned themselves. Because even what we did find, it's great to know how they did it, but it still doesn't get us the necklace back, right? You know what I mean?
I think maybe before like the end of the evening, I think Halywell would want to she'd ask Cherno. Nope, I spelled that wrong. She would ask Cherno just to show her where the flowers were that wilted, just so she can kind of look at them.
For sure. So for that one, he would show them to you. They're no longer wilted. It's been a few weeks, so he said to nurse them back to health. But he will still point them out, what they are, what they do. Full description that I don't have.
But likely not relevant to everything if there's not a full description.
Metagaming a little bit. Yep.
I can take a metagame out. It's fine.
No. I feel you. I do the same thing a little bit. Just to save us running in circles.
Megan? What would Megan like to roll? Well, she's learning about this plant.
I think she's just more trying to she's trying to get a sense of, with everything that's kind of being discussed with the void and stuff, obviously that connects with her to a degree. So she's trying to just gather some kind of, if she can sense that. If it's regrown and stuff, I guess she's maybe looking for any kind of fingerprint left in, you know, the nature of the soil or things like that. Things that are maybe still decaying within the soil. So I guess that would be in nature. 13.
Okay. Also give me an Arcana check.
That tracks. Anything I have modifiers for never fails. Worst rolls.
So it is really, really hard for you to kind of like pinpoint anything specific.
Okay.
Something about the flower, though, for you It's not that it's weird. It does, like, how to put it? It's not strange feeling. It's just you can feel that somehow the plant itself has its own life force per se, or its own kind of like entwined magic that allows it to grow.
Okay.
And I know that's a little confusing, but that's kind of what your roles were.
Okay. Is Cherno behind her?
Cherno, you know we're like investigating a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what we're investigating?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna try something. Don't be mad, okay?
I would ask prior
Casts Touch of the Void.
or not.
And it may not work. It may not work here. She kind of just reaches forward and drags her finger through the dirt, picks it up, and kind of trails it over. And she opens a small spherical gateway in the sphere within range.
Okay.
It's technically a spell attack. She's doing it
That's
towards
fine.
one of the flowers, but she's mostly just trying to see if any kind of that same void essence.
So what does the attack normally do? I'm not
It's
going to change it. I'm just curious what it
range
normally
spell
does.
attack to suck its vitality into the lightless void between the stars.
Okay. So when you do this to the flower, you can, does it give you health back or no?
No.
No. Okay. Just wanted to make
Just
sure
steals
before.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you watch as basically the flower like wilts, essentially, like almost immediately as you're pulling the life force out of it. However, for you, it wilts, crumbles, and dies.
She kind of reaches forward and with like her fingers just kind of tucks, pulls it into like a small little pile and tucks some dirt around it.
Do you think I ruined the root?
I don't think that one's coming back.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to check something.
Did you learn what you were looking for?
I don't know.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then that was the important part.
Thank you, Cherno.
I'm sure the flower would be very happy to teach you a lesson.
It didn't feel great.
Indigestion?
Yeah, I think so.
And she kind of stands up and
I'm gonna head out, okay?
Of course. You be
Thank
safe.
you. You too.
she'll head to the.
So you'll leave the garden, and are you heading kind of back down?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I kind of assumed this was like after dinner. So
Oh, for sure.
she'll head back to wherever their rooms are.
Absolutely. So when you leave and kind of head down towards kind of like the main hall area, you are met with Monk Yatsu, who is waiting for you at the bottom. I'll come back to you.
Okay.
So essentially during dinner, I know Broski were asking about their martial arts and like working through it. Very much so. These are monks, plain and simple. Like in D&D mechanic terms, they're all monks.
Sure.
And yeah, they go through what they work on. They're like clapping your back, they're telling jokes, they're having drinks with you, they're talking about like different techniques, what works better, what doesn't. And honestly, it's like they're even like swapping out like once in a while, and different monks will come in to talk to you and hang out with you. Same with Sabine, Alaris, Haley while you were there. They're like musical chairing and kind of walking around, talking to all of you, learning about you as much as you are them. And they're very easily, you can tell they are doing their best to make you all feel at home because they want you to. Because it's not often they get people that arrive and are new, essentially, that get to know about them. And the people that do, they know they can trust because that's something big for them. So,
Okay.
that being said, there are probably quite a few of them that connect to you, Sabine, and probably introduce you to musical items that they play, things that they do, dances that some of them knew from their homelands that they still use now, that martial arts mixed in. Laris, you are probably met with a few that are very much of the same inclination of data and information and how the world works, and they see it kind of in the same vein you do. They like to enjoy the conversation of like the specificity of how things work, reactions, causality, information gathering. And it's just this almost like long into the night, like conversation that hasn't moved away from one specific topic. Anything you guys would like to do between then and bedtime?
I think just to add to that, yeah, if musical instruments get brought out, if dances start happening, we're having a whole nother jam sesh tonight. Like that is absolutely, Sabine's got a drum circle going on in a corner, and there's a little
100%.
House party at the monk
Yeah.
temple.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I
100%.
I think Bruce would leave the dance party to go visit the metalworker or the metalworking, the blacksmith.
You probably end up talking to like 2 or 3 people that or 3 of the monks that actually do a lot of the work, and they go with you.
Sure. Just to see how different it is from his Baba's forge, comparative to how the monks work their metal.
In my mind, and correct me or like correct it if anything seems different, I see your father's forge as more medieval style.
Yeah. Yep.
Large, built but still manually and physically pushed to temperatures and degrees, and then metal worked by hand essentially.
Yep.
Whereas the monks, it's very much more old school, almost like Japanese style, in the sense of like how they work the metal. They'll bury like ingots in dirt to let it heat there or cool there for like days on end, and their process is much slower, much more refined, much more intentional in some of the ways they do at their work.
Okay. And yeah, I think that's how Bruce is going to spend his evening, is just asking how it works, how their metalsmithing works, comparing between his.
Absolutely. I would say one of them even breaks out like an ingot and is just like with you and allows you to work it as well. Like you guys just riff for the night, kind of
Sweet.
working on metals and stuff.
Sweet. I dig it.
Nice. Lars.
I did have one quick
sorry.
follow up to mine. What's Shin up to? Is Shin around
Thank you.
at dinner?
She is 100%.
Okay.
She doesn't interact as much as everyone else. However, nobody is giving her space. Like everybody tries to at least interact with her a little bit. Everybody kind of, they're very like you and Alaris can tell. Haley, you're kind of starting to learn to see these things now with how you've interacted with everybody. You can see that it's very much kid gloved. Like they're trying to interact, but they're not trying to push a line.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
they're
that's
all
great
trying to,
because
like,
I think Sabine was going to start doing the same thing, understanding a little bit more about her, that it's not that she hates us. It is truly that she is just reintegrating or rewiring. Jesus Christ, my brain tonight.
Both work.
Yeah, so I think I think that fits, and I think Sabine, nothing, no pressure, but I think she would a 3-sentence conversation if she even gets that much before just kind of letting
Absolutely.
it lie. But I think Sabine tries to warm herself up to Shin a little bit more during dinner.
Sounds good. And in all honesty, it would be more of a conversation considering most of the questions prior to were about the job or the temple
Yeah.
and stuff that she wasn't really supposed to talk about. So anything that's brought up at this point, she's a little more
Yeah.
inclined to attempt to have a conversation
Mhm.
about it. But you can tell that it's not that it's unwanted. It's her inability to add her own emotions to it. It's almost like they are completely turned off and she has no idea how to access those.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Lars.
I think Alaris will try to talk with these other monks that are data oriented about magic. She'll probably ask a little bit about see if anybody knows any concept of void magic, but she probably will also ask a lot more questions about the different types of magic they've encountered and like this difference between like personal and universe and world and city magic, and just pick their brains to understand and go over concepts, and maybe even ask like if they've encountered the magic of other worlds being used here, like people like being able to adopt those methods.
You would get answers to all of your questions. Void magic itself, you probably have one of the monks who tries to explain to you in the best way they can about how void magic works, where essentially void magic itself isn't necessarily the absence of something. Void magic is more it will feed on everything else to not necessarily improve, but taking everything else's energy and combining it with its own, but never actually being able to grow. It's kind of how they describe void magic to you, essentially. Like it's a never-ending absorption of energy, but that energy just disappears and doesn't actually help the void do anything.
Okay.
Their magic, oh man, you get like 5 of them trying to explain to you how ki works, and good luck. It goes from one of them telling you it's like the centering of the internal body's energy. One is talking about chakra gates. One is talking about like they just go into it, and you're probably there for a while trying to take notes or memorize what they're talking about. Different realms. Every monk here has a story about their interactions with a different realm. Some of them multiple. Monk Cherno especially tells you like he's seen more than he cares to think about in his lifetime so far. Some are not bad. Some of the interactions, like some of the monks do talk about, where it's like, oh, they arrive, there's like some kind of event is the only way I can put it that causes another realm to open up to ours, and refugees come through where something happened there and they're just trying to survive, get somewhere else. They've met some like people that are just hopping realms to see what other realms look like, and they just have a good interaction, share some dinner, and then the others go home. And just the stories vary from just simple nice interactions to a trade expedition to a random creature or an animal that accidentally slipped through to full-on other realms trying to cross realms, start a war, and take over. Like the vast scale of what's happened, and it'll take a long time to get through all of those stories.
She will probably ask at some point, are any of you from a different realm?
I want to say you get like about a half a dozen people put their hands up.
Interesting. So she'll probably ask. So then, is your magic here the same as what it would have been on your original world, or were you able to adopt the magic that we have, like the way it's used here?
A few of them kind of the same. It's just a way of thinking about it and learning it. One doesn't have magic at all. None whatsoever. They are just physically impressive. But as people tell them, another one, essentially, their magic works slightly differently, but their magic is not. It's useful for what they do, but their magic essentially is just physical enhancements, essentially. Which, when they explain it to you, doesn't sound like magic at all. It's like a breathing technique where they allow themselves to push supremely past their limits to do things that most humans can't.
Interesting.
However, it's to extents where you're like, that still kind of sounds like magic.
Almost like cool kids with swords.
Almost. I think the one that you would get eventually, somebody would tell the story of when they found Monk Shin originally. Her tribe essentially was at war with, like, not at war. They were hired to fight a war for another, kingdom or whatever. And between the two sides, it was like 100 people per side kind of fighting or whatnot. When a rift opened up, some kind of creatures came through and killed everyone, both sides, just destroyed everybody. Shin was the only one to survive and fought and killed one of the creatures out of the half dozen that appeared before the monks actually showed up and helped defeat the rest. And that was kind of how she was saved, picked up, and then brought back. And everybody keeps hinting at this uniqueness of Monk Shin, but nobody actually tells you what it is.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, that's going to pretty much be Alaris's night. She's going to gather all this information and stories and partially use some of it for the investigation and mostly use a lot of it just for her own research.
Absolutely. Haley, when you arrive to the bottom of the stairs and Monk Yatsu's waiting for you, he's by himself, kind of just standing there patiently. He knows you're coming. Good evening.
A wonderful evening it is.
It is.
How did you enjoy your dinner?
I did. I got my fill, for sure. And yourself?
Yeah, me as well. Very good. It was really nice. All these monks are very, very nice.
We try. There's no
Yeah.
reason to be, well, for lack of a better term, mean.
Well, other than you might have a traitor amongst you, but who knows?
We don't. That I'm sure of.
Yeah,
So I wanted to talk to you, actually, if that was be all right.
just me.
Yes, I have I guess 2 questions of my own, and I'm just curious about the answers. If you would be okay to and open to talking about them.
Maybe.
I notice you have a part of you that you hide from everyone else.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
You're not supposed to point those kind of things out.
Says who?
They're private.
Okay. Like I said, if you didn't want to talk about it, I was just curious how you were holding up with it.
Well, I mean, it works great. I like it.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Has it hurt you in any way?
No.
Good.
Should it?
And I'm glad. That's all I wanted to know. I hope not. I really do. Just remember one thing for me, okay? The
Okay.
stronger you get, the stronger it will get. Don't ever let it get stronger than you.
I don't know if that's possible. It's pretty
That's all.
strong.
Are you? I believe that.
Have you ever met anyone with like a pocket?
I have, yes.
Yeah?
Only once, though.
Are they here?
They are not.
Here.
They're no longer among the living. It was quite some time ago.
Oh,
Long before you were even born.
like a generation ago
Or two.
or two? Yeah. Okay.
They let it get stronger than them. And it
Oh.
kind of
Yeah.
took over.
Hmm. Well, it's okay. It just needs. It needs pretty things.
True. Has it been asking you for anything specific?
No.
That's good.
I keep
Well.
giving it things so that it knows it can be fed. And it doesn't have to starve.
Well, that's good. Well, if you ever need any help, you know where we are now. Please come back and ask. I would be more than happy to do what I can.
I do you have any like paints?
I believe we do. Yes.
Can I have them?
How about this? I'll let you walk me up to where we keep all of those things. And then we can find out what you can have and maybe the stuff that we can't.
Okay.
Okay. And he kind of puts out his arm and starts walking up the stairs towards like where he pointed out where the scribes and everything were.
She double hands the arm and walks up with
And
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. He'll grab you some stuff, get you whatever you can. Stuff that obviously is not, rare. Maybe a thing or two that is.
No worries.
All right. And then that's the evening for everyone. Perfect. Well, you guys get yourself a nice, relaxing night's sleep. Very open. There's no doors in this whole place that you've seen. So,
Oh, we do for sure get a long rest.
yeah, 100%.
Oh, beautiful.
Hit that button.
Hit it.
Hooray.
I know. I was looking at my
Actually,
sheet earlier, and I was like, "Why do I have spells missing?" Then I was like, "Oh yes, combat.
Yeah.
was today."
Oh, I don't have health points.
That's right. You got hit several times, didn't you, by the little buggers?
They're all over me. Doop. There we
This
go.
is making me want to play a monk.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Next morning,
Yeah.
I want to say that all of you probably wake up around the same time because the monks are all up around the same time, moving around and doing things.
Plan
Yeah, with
unless
no
somebody
doors,
is
it's a
a-
lot of loud. Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody is a full-on blanket wrap, like ignore the world. Other than that, I think you're pretty much up.
Not I.
Oh, I might message you about something. I think there was like one other little scene Sabine has with her cards before she goes to bed to like it might even just be more of a ritual to like try to pull in some of the energy of the place into her deck to start the process of like semi attuning it to this mission in a way so that like her divination becomes aware of it. I don't know if there'll be any specifics to that, but I'll message you about them later because my brain can't think of what I want to do right now. But that's
Yeah,
the only other thing
Absolutely, 100%. I like it.
I will say Alaris probably will take some time early in the morning to do her regular exercise with her sword and then sit down and try to talk with it.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana.
Ailish's in there talking to her sword. What do we do?
I know.
Nine.
I know. Like for
I am
hours.
like Haley, where all of my rolls on things I'm proficient at.
Right?
I
Is it not frustrating?
got this.
You do your normal morning routine, do your exercises. Quite a few monks are in the same kind of courtyard, also doing their morning routines, extra than the groups that you saw when you first came in. And you spend some time trying to like figure out talking to a sword. You don't really feel too much difference. You're not registering a conversation per se. But while you're trying to do this, you can feel some kind of connection. Like there is something there. You can't put your finger on it. You can't wrap a hand around it. You can't quite grab it. But you know it's there.
This is your normal sword or a different one?
It's the sword that she always carries around with her.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. She'll probably just clock that and try again tomorrow. See if she can suss out what the heck that feeling is and that connection. See if maybe she can
For
get
sure.
it to grow.
Sounds good. Sabine, roll me a D100.
Ooh. Oh.
96.
Okay. Okay. I'll hold on to that. Yeah. After sunrise, breakfast is served. This one's more kind of hit the kitchen when you're hungry, grab something to eat. It's definitely lighter foods, fruits, things like that. Yeah. Is there any follow-ups that anyone would like before leaving the temple? As Monk Shin's going to walk you guys back to town.
Okay, so we don't really have any idea where we're starting down when we get down there to the town, except for the Lord Winterbury's whatever his name is. I guess this is above board, right? This isn't actually Bruce talking. Except for this Lord Winter, what's his name?
Burn.
Yeah.
Winterbury.
Yeah.
Like
I think
party.
one of the things I'm trying to think of with Sabine's deck too is she is looking for. I'm in my mind. It's almost like casting augury, right? In a way, doing some divination work to give us a path forward too. So I think that's what I want to work out with JD because we haven't really figured out what that looks like for her deck yet. So we might have more next
Mhm.
session. But yeah, Sabine has been working on like other than finding where we sleep in this party, what other things should we be keeping in mind? So
I can't really think of anything else Bruce would be interested in here in the monastery.
Lars probably would ask about the creatures they encountered yesterday to see if maybe she can learn a little bit more about the dimension they came from and see if anyone else has any ideas of how it possibly someone could plan for a rift right at that time.
Okay.
Also,
So, dimension wise, I'll just quickly answer it while it's there. Gyatso is the one who it does answer most of it for you. None of it's helpful or useful at all. Just he does tell you about the dimension that they're from and kind of whatnot. How kind of the same deal. What Gyatso already did answer, you can't really get much more from anyone else. Like nobody knows how somebody could just set up a rift as a trap. Like that just doesn't make sense.
Okay. And
Es-
oh, sorry.
oh no, you're good. You're good. Especially like inside the city, right? Because there's supposed to be like a barrier around the city. That's why it was such a
It was
shock.
just outside of the barrier. It was before you guys entered the barrier.
But the person that jumped out of the tower,
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact
yeah.
that they disappeared within the barrier of the city, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay. And just it's I'm probably overthinking it. None
Probably
of this
not. You never know.
sounds. Just kind of thinking, did these creatures sound similar to what Lothair described as the like creatures from when these hellish creatures came into their worlds way back? No, okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones that he told you about could fly. So, no.
Different hell creatures. Great.
I said nothing.
Okay. That's all the questions that she had.
Okay. I think Rusk was asking about what the plan was when you got to town.
Yep.
I wanted to give you guys a minute to discuss that too, if you wanted to.
I know that I heard that there's going to be a festival down there. That could be fun to check out. Maybe get some information there.
Yes, I agree.
Do
Perhaps.
we check in with Frosty? Frost.
I think we need to find a place to stay first. Let him
Yes.
know where we will be meeting him. And then Liza just needs time to think about all this information we've got before I can
100%.
contribute a plan for forward.
No, I'm only asking, like, or allowing and kind of figuring it out because I think that's where I'm going to call today's session for now. So that way
That
you
makes
guys can get some rest and kind of like absorb /
Yeah.
think about things.
Okay.
I think your instincts are right. I think festival, maybe seeing what that's about. Timing seems a little special.
Calderon is apparently good at finding things. Maybe that extends to people. Maybe we can ask if he knows of any people with aqua blue hair.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think finding lodging first is good.
One quick question is, I mean, we've seen Commander Grandway's blue hair. It's normal to have vivid hair colors in Faerun? Okay. So this is not
At
an
least in this
abnormal
one.
thing to see. Okay. I was trying to like think, like I know I've seen
It's his
No, never mind.
illegitimate child.
No, I was thinking like you know how like your dragonborns are obviously the ones who have scales, but I was like, you know, I've seen people give tieflings a bunch of bright hair, but like I didn't want to like equate it to being of a specific lineage. But I guess that's what I was trying to ascertain.
Well,
Like, is
like
there any
Cole.
indication? Yeah,
Kind of
but I
thing.
think I think we've determined that it is just a common thing, regardless of where you come from.
And it is 100% not Grandway's hair color, right?
Yeah.
100%. Okay.
Is it curly? Can you define the texture of the hair follicles?
Right.
Is it
It was
4C, 2A?
Roughly
Right.
waist length, long, straight.
Got it. Got it.
All things that could have been described if you actually asked
Yeah.
the answer.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, I just mean
Night
like
has
that.
been
Now
me
that you're
being
thinking
out
about
of
it now, I'm like,
character,
okay, yeah,
but yeah.
I can answer those for sure.
Yeah. Things we did ask retconning a little bit backward.
Totally asked. Oh yeah. Well, it was dark.
Well, you did ask him to describe what he could, so
Yeah.
that's kind of also me retconning a little bit for you guys too. So
Slight additional retcon. Anything about the person's build? Were they like tall, short, medium size, life?
I would
big?
say medium size, smaller build.
Roly poly. they more rolled off the cliff than jumped.
Slender.
Ah. Medium sized, slender. Interesting.
That's their pant size.
Yeah, inseam looked to be like a 30. No.
See, that's the difference. Women's sizes are small, medium, large. Men's actually get fucking numbers.
Numbers. Yeah.
28,
Way more
30.
You can
defined.
never find the right sizes.
28, 30,
So good. Okay.
9.5 wide shoe
In my
size.
case, 34.
42, brother. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, length. I wasn't even thinking waist size.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Actually, specifically 33, which doesn't exist.
That's aggravating. Yeah, yeah, okay. What?
Taylor.
Talk about how aggravating it is.
Yeah.
33 length, man. Ridiculous.
It's funny because like most men's pants I see do like a 30, 31, 32, and then it's just 34. I'm like, mother.
I'm so sorry you have to deal with that.
Yeah.
It's just weird. being in
Meanwhile-
between height.
The medium in any given brand is actually sized differently. So you're not a medium in a brand. You're just a medium in that particular garment of clothing.
Mhm,
We'll
Yeah, I
just
remember
call
those days
this
too.
one a small and that one a large. But this one is a different style somewhat, but it's still the same product. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. They'll figure it out, maybe.
Nope, never.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm sorry for you guys and your lack of pockets. I get it.
The world's slowly coming around to the pockets thing. Slowly. We're getting more options in the pockets.
I don't understand why that wasn't a
Dresses with
thing to
pockets,
begin with.
too.
Why would they not add pockets?
Purses.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because people are stupid.
Ridiculous.
No. It's a strategy. If they have pockets, then why would they buy our $300 purse?
That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we
Well then.
staying? Where are we going? There's
Yeah,
a
I
big
think
out there.
we're picking up with the walk down. Yeah.
Yep. We will call that there. And honestly, we'll pick up with you guys just kind of getting back to the main gate again for the city.
Cool.
I will not talk out the whole walk back down.
Sounds good.
Okay.
But you guys do leave early enough that you'll probably be arriving sometime like but probably like 11ish, essentially is the best way to put it.
Late morning? Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Well, thank you, DM. That was great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you, DM.
Questions.
Well, thank you for pushing through and getting through
Intrigue.
tonight.
Oh no, thank you.
What's going on? How did he get in there? How did he know that? How did they know it was there?
Many questions, many questions.
Going to have to suss it out. By we, I mean Alaris, because that's what she does.
Yeah.